The third tool for your toolkit during tough times is to stop trying to make things happy. As Wayne has just said, when you share this sort of stuff, it lets them know that everyone goes through it and it's okay. We're just trains going through tunnels, and trains always come out of tunnels. We're waves crashing onto the shore and then going back out into the ocean again. What I want to highlight here is that when we choose growth and contribution rather than happiness, it changes the way that we approach the entire scenario. So, I've never made a secret of this. I don't talk about it often, but I'm going to share something about this scenario that's just a little bit personal. It, I have a faith background. Okay, I believe that there is a greater purpose to us being on the earth than some great big bang and some giant fluke. I know that not everybody believes what I believe, and I'm really comfortable in a pluralistic society where I'm not preaching at other people and they're not preaching at me, and I just get to believe what I believe, and it's a free country, and I can. But one of the things that I therefore believe is that there is a purpose to my life. And the purpose to my life is that I'm here to become the very best that I can be. In fact, if I can stay in that religiosity mode for 5 seconds, and for those who are not religiously oriented, I appreciate you being respectful and letting me share this for that 5 seconds, and then I'll move on. I think that I'm here so that I can become as close to what Jesus is as I can. That perfect being, the one who doesn't sin, doesn't get angry and hurt people and do the wrong things, just helps and makes a difference. I feel like that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm on the earth for. That's why I'm supposed to be here. And a lot of people with a religious background will have similar, if not exactly the same, philosophies. Now, here's the thing. As I step out of that religious orientation for a moment, I want to draw a parallel with other people's lives as well. You don't have to be a believer in anything to sense that there is something about purpose to life where we're here to grow, we're here to develop, we're here to mature, we're here to contribute, we're here to make a difference, whether it's in our own lives or the lives of our loved ones or the broader community and society or the globe even. I share all of that as background because when we have the big picture in mind, rather than just the pursuit of hedonistic pleasures, when we experience tough times, we can frame them differently. We can say, now it's not a season for my happiness, now it's a season for my growth and my contribution. This is an opportunity for me to develop as a person and become better. And because of the difficulty that I'm going through, because of the tough time I'm experiencing, I now know how to be a more compassionate contributor to others. Let me speak deeply personally for just a minute. Some years ago, when our eldest daughter turned 17-ish, we kind of lost her for about 18 months. And when I say we kind of lost her, I mean she became quite rebellious and she pushed hard against most of our values. She pushed hard against our belief systems. She pushed hard against everything that we had taught her. And it felt like our world was crumbling. It felt like our family was falling apart. It felt like my marriage was in jeopardy. For the first time in 20 years, I was thinking, do I even know my wife? And she was thinking, do I even know Justin? Meantime, of course, I'm trying to live happy families and all that kind of thing. And to say there was some pressure is an understatement. It was a tough time. There was a moment that lasted for a few months where I thought I would retire from writing books about parenting and talking about parenting and go and get a job in a corporation somewhere and just do something other than this. Because how can I be a parenting expert when I have a daughter who is making these choices? But something remarkable happened as I tried to focus on growth and contribution, not happiness. Experiencing what I experienced made me a better parenting expert, for want of a better word. Now, I know I'm being really personal here, but it forced me to grow. It put me into an uncomfortable situation where I was out of my depth and where I made mistakes. And it taught me how to be far more gentle and compassionate and understanding for any parent who has a child who is difficult and who is rebellious. Many of you will know that we have a daughter who has been given an ADHD diagnosis. It's helped me to be far more compassionate and generous to people who have children who have any kind of a diagnosis. Now, I'm sharing that at a personal level, but I'm guessing that the difficulties that you experience, the tough times, they don't necessarily make you happy, especially in the moment. That's why we call them tough times. But they make you grow, and they give you the opportunity to make deeper, more valued contributions to others who suffer as you experience and as they experience these challenges. And I'm not sure that there's anything more valuable, anything more beautiful, more human than that. So when times are tough, choose growth and contribution. Let go of the pursuit of happiness. There are times and seasons. We've been in Brisbane for a growth and contribution time. The last 5 years have been very much about growth and contribution. Brisbane's been hard. We're moving to the coast and we can already feel a ray of light. We can already feel the happiness coming back into our lives that's been missing for the last 5 years. And we're so excited about it. But the growth and contribution, the experience that we've had over the last 5 years has changed who we are and helped us to be better for others, I hope.